Hey, I'm Jason Hale with Lessons from Lifeboaters. Obviously, I've got a little bit of a situation behind me here. We were planning to do a little bit of a lesson and a controlled burn on how to kind of slowly move into a situation that could be overwhelming, unpredictable. And so we attempted to kind of start this burn knowing that it could get out of control. It could possibly, what we're worried about right now is get the trees behind it on fire. And so as we try to kind of keep an eye on things, we're trying to contain something that really, quite honestly, is outside of our ability to contain, right? It's a humongous, trust me, very hot fire. And much like life, you know, we make our best plans. We go into things as best we can, but there's so many times that the immensity of what's ahead of us is really bigger than we can control. You know, we can make a game plan. We can do our best. We can be prepared. We can have plan B's and C's, but sometimes things just get away from us. And so in those times, what do we really do? I know for me, I get overwhelmed and freaked out plenty in life. And obviously, my prayer, faith, leaning on those around me, finding outlets, those are good resources. But the truth is that there's certainly times where no matter what I do, I'm just not prepared for the situation. And so much like a fire that gets a little bigger than we'd like it to get, we can do our best to control and contain and figure it out, and sometimes just have to bail on the situation. And so just like in life, you know, we want to be prepared that there's going to be times where things are going to snowball on us, and if we just don't really know what to do, we just have to take it a step at a time. We do our best to be prepared, but it's okay if at times, maybe a lot of people out there right now in situations that you feel overwhelmed, you're underwater, maybe different situations have happened across the world right now. A lot of that's going on. So just know that you're not alone in that. And I would encourage you to look to a verse. There's a verse in Scripture, ancient text called Philippians 4, I think it's 4:5-6, I believe, somewhere around there. And it talks about to be anxious for nothing, but you know, we let our requests be known to God, and we put that at His feet. And then with gratitude, we take account of what is going well, of what we do have going, so that we don't get so lost in that. And then Paul, that wrote the Scripture, he goes on to talk about to think on these things, you know, to not dwell on this problem, dwell on the fire, dwell on the out of control situation, but to do our best to dwell on what is positive, what's true, what's lovely, what's going well, to take account of the gratitude of where God's brought us. Because in those times when it feels like things are out of control, like just a minute ago, the truth is that usually in life, just like the fire, things are going to burn back down. They're not going to take over and destroy in the way that it sometimes feels and looks, but they're going to back off. We just have to survive that crucial moment, that crisis moment. And so looking to filling our minds, whether it's a good Scripture to strengthen our spirits, looking to friends and mentors. I know I have a circle of pastors and accountability that I lean on. There's times when I just don't have the answers, and it's very strengthening to hear someone that knows and cares and loves and is watching your life, for them to assure you that, hey, the fire's burning away, but it's not going to be all consuming as it sometimes feels. So in those moments when you feel like you're overwhelmed and the fires of life are raging on and they're out of control, hopefully you'll take a moment, think of the verse to be anxious for nothing, take account of what's going positive, give thanks for what is going well, and try to dwell on the good things until you get past that moment, past that time of being overwhelmed. So if there's anything we can do for you, we certainly want to. You can reach out to us. Please go subscribe to our channel, Lessons from Lifeboaters, and reach out to us on Facebook as well, same page, or Lifeboaters Personal Development. We're happy to encourage you, to hear from you, and we're just in this together. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, feeling like the fire's right at your feet, hang in there, maybe get some water ready, and just do what you can and prepare yourself to weather that storm, because you will get past it. It will subside, it will back down, and then maybe you have something controllable that is maybe even enjoyable in its challenge. So again, I'm Jason with Lesson from Lifeboaters, and we'll see you next time.